Good afternoon, happy Wednesday to all of your sunshiny faces. At least I think it's Wednesday. Trying to backtrack, guys, because Monday was a holiday, so I think today's Wednesday. Anyways, guys, yeah, this week like felt really short like already. Like tomorrow's gonna be Thursday. But it was okay, guys. Here's something that's really frustrating me is the weather right now. It was supposed to be like thunderstorming, like in all craziness and everything like that. I thought like most of this week or something like that, I was supposed to be pretty much every day through like Friday or something like that. And like Monday it rained, Tuesday it did, like yesterday Tuesday, I guess it was, like in the afternoon, and then today it I think was supposed to maybe or something like that, but it didn't rain at all. And like I said, yesterday it only ended up really raining like late in the afternoon and like at night. And then, like I said, today, I don't know if it was supposed to or not, but from what I looked at originally during the week, it looked like it was supposed to rain all week. And like I said, I think it was supposed to rain today too, and it ended up not raining. And it looks like it's supposed to thunderstorm tomorrow, but it might and it might not. And it looks like it's supposed to be sunny and hot on Friday, which I might try and ask my aunt if we're going to go over maybe if Friday works for her, and to go and finish up maybe that lawn work at my other aunt's house, so that I can get that all finished up, because that's like kind of one thing that I've been like, we have to try and figure out when it's going to be nice out and when the weather's going to be nice. And it hasn't, guys. Like I said, it's been pretty much like garbage. If it's not like raining, then it's honestly too, guys, it's really frustrating. It's the end of May. Like it's May 29th, I think, or something like that. I'm trying to look at my calendar. Like May 29th, and it's literally been, if it hasn't been raining, then it's been like 60 degrees, and then we'll get those days when it's like raining and 60 degrees out. And like sometimes it's even colder than that. Like it feels like it's been like 50 some days too. So we haven't had like a consistent like hot, like, you know, 70s 80s, you know, for like a good like week or 2 weeks, and then maybe like one cold day or something like that. No, it's been like consistently it's been cold, and then every once in a while we get one random day where it's like warm, and it's almost June, guys. Like all of the bushes outside too, which I don't know if I told you guys, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I know I've mentioned this like to 2 different people now. My mom has said that she thinks that our bushes are all like, the leaves aren't coming in and stuff like that because we trimmed our bushes back too far, like this last summer. And looking around though, it's like everybody's bushes, like, and trees and stuff like that, like nothing seems like this winter was really bad. But then on top of that too, having such inconsistent weather too, like I said, you know, whatever it was, like March or something like that, when we got those days where it was so hot out and stuff like that, or like whatever it was early, like, well, it was still like winter, we got those days where it was like, you know, 70s and stuff like that, like consistently, and then it got really cold, and like then it ended up, you know, now it's, you know, or whatever that was, maybe April or something, but then like almost all of April and then almost all of May, it's been like garbage weather, like not typical for like our area for like, you know, this time. So I've been really frustrated about that, and I've only been out in the garden maybe like 2 or 3 times, and it hasn't like most of the garden was planted last year by this time, I'm pretty sure, and yet like I haven't even hardly been outside because I have to try and figure out a day when it's not raining. When it's not raining, it hasn't at least rained for like a day or 2, because if not, then it's all muddy outside, you know, and it's just gross, and like I don't want to be in the mud. And like we haven't had hardly any days like that, and I still have had to suck it up. And like I think last Monday I was outside weeding in the backyard, and I think it just rained that weekend or something like that, or maybe on Friday, so it was like kind of okay. But like I remember like it really was not like this at all last year. And like I said, a lot of like the garden had been planted and stuff like that, and it's weird because all the plants seem like they were doing pretty well, but all of the bushes and trees and stuff like that, like you know, they just seem like they took it really hard this winter. Like even the trees like around our neighborhood and stuff like that too, and around our and like the bushes and stuff like that too around our neighborhood, but like specifically a couple in the backyard, like I think most of the branches actually ended up like getting broken off of this one bush that's in the back because it looks really bad. And I don't think it was like from, like, I think it was from that like freezing like rain that we got or whatever it was. And like that really bad storm like early on, because our other bush too in the front, all three of them, I think, like they ended up like I said, I think it was like the freezing rain or whatever, but then it like was raining and then it froze, so everything was just like there was, and the branches were so heavy. But the one bush that's like between ours and our neighbors like driveways and like back by our garage, it looks really bad. One of the bushes that are over there, there's a handful, it's kind of like a hedge, but one of them looks really bad. Like we might have to take it out, or like maybe hope that it gets some more like leaves on it, or like branches come up or something like that, but it's not looking good like at all. So yeah guys, there's that. And that's what's been frustrating me too, is that like I want to be outside, like it's May already, and by this time last year too, I'm pretty sure that the air conditioners were like on and stuff like that, and we haven't had any days where it's been like, oh, it's really hot out, and it's been hot out for like the last week or two. Like it'll be hot for like a few days and then it'll go back to being cold. So I don't know what the rest of this week is supposed to look like, but like it was kind of like, you know, it's not hot out. Like it's okay weather, but I'm kind of like, it's weird though because it's kind of been humid. So it's like warm enough that it's like the humidity is kind of high, but it's not like hot like summer weather, and it's not like cold like cool spring weather either. It's like this really weird in between that shouldn't be at this point in the year already. And I feel like we're like backtracking, like ugh, guys, I'm really frustrated about this whole weather situation. And yeah, so I actually did edit 2 vlogs today. I got laundry and dishes done, which was awesome, but I really wasn't outside because last night it was thunderstorming, so it was all muddy and like gunky and gross outside, so I didn't want to go do any yard work outside. And it was also kind of, it was cool outside, but it was very humid, like because I think of the like thunderstorm from last night. But then like I said, it looks like it's supposed to do the same thing tomorrow, but then on Friday maybe it's supposed to be nice. So I don't know guys, I'm, like I said, just like done with this weather already. Like if we have like, you know, a really cold summer, it's really gonna stink, especially if it's cold and it's raining. Like last year we had a decently, like it rained I think a consistent amount where like we weren't like in a drought or anything like that. Like I didn't have to worry about like, oh my gosh, the plants are gonna like die, like I need to make sure they're watered and everything like that, and all this kind of crazy stuff. Like we've had a few summers like that I can remember when we were little, and like every once in a while like we'd have to water the grass because it's starting to look kind of, you know, brown and stuff like that. Like this was last year, but you know, it still rained enough. But I feel like we're gonna have a really like wet and cold summer this year, and I really would prefer it just be like a warm and cool, or like, you know, like not too hot, but it feels like it's just gonna be like like summer. At least that's how it's like starting off already. And it's like I said, it's weird that Matthew's been on summer vacation now for a few weeks, because it feels like it should be like spring break, because it's been like spring weather, and we haven't even gotten our plants for our flower boxes, which is also weird because again, by this time last year I'm pretty sure we had almost all of our flower beds and like garden beds that we had already had done had new plants in them by this time last year. And it's like we can't even like plant anything because I'm scared it's gonna be too cold for that, you know, or like something, because I actually have to go and plant the bulbs finally, because I think I was supposed to plant them between April and May, but I was so scared to plant them like even at the beginning of May because it was still really cold out. And didn't we get snow too at the beginning of May? Like that was the thing that happened, didn't it? Or like something that was not too long ago, or the end of April or something like that, so I couldn't plant those bulbs because I was so scared that they were gonna freeze. Yeah, guys, I'm really frustrated with this whole weather and everything like that. But actually the 2 beds that I did in the back that I did clear out last Monday, not this last Monday but the Monday before that, are actually looking really good right now. But the other one I need to do in the front has got like weeds and stuff like that coming up, and then some of the other ones in between our neighbor's driveway again, and the other one in the front yard. I need to do those, but I need to try and find a time when it's not raining out, or it's not, you know, like I said, where I have to be in like a jacket to be outside because it's so cold. It's either been one of those 2 things. Like last Monday when I was outside, I was in like a sweatshirt because I was, you know, sweatshirt and I think like pants or something like that, like jeans, because I was so cold outside. And yeah, it's crazy, guys. I'm, like I said, this weather already to start off the summer is really frustrating me. It feels like spring, or like, because we got like such warm weather so early, I feel like it's again trying to play catch up. And it's like, wait, we're actually gonna play spring now in May, like, and it should actually be more like summer, you know, like May is like that kind of like teeter-totter, like it's just kind of starting to get over spring and it's just kind of starting to become summer, and like a little bit in June too, like maybe the very beginning of June, like that's kind of how it is for us in this area. And it doesn't feel like that. It feels like it's been spring all May. And you know, maybe though we'll get lucky and it'll just be like, you know, which I can't say lucky because I wouldn't want a like, you know, 100-degree days for like 3 weeks in like June or July or something like that. But maybe we'll get nights with like a really nice summer. That would be awesome. Can only, you know, hope that that kind of stuff happens, but we'll see, guys. I'll see you all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give it a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.